A high, towering drive to right. That's where he is. He's in the bullpen. In fact, he's in the bleachers. Adley Rutschman, his first at-bat of the season. A towering Toronto home run. What a start to 2025.
Now that's how I want to see the party get started. Adley Rutschman goes yard ball in his first at-bat of 2025. Yeah, I'd say he's back.
O'Neill drives one the other way. That's headed out toward right field. He's done it again. The unstoppable opening day machine. Tyler O'Neill has homered for a 6th consecutive year on opening day. This time, he does it in his home country.
Look out in Burna Bay. 6 consecutive opening day home runs. Are you kidding me?
Cedric Mullins had an infield hit to drive in a run, and Mullins tattoos it. Home run number 3. Welcome to the season, Cedric Mullins. An explosive delivery into the Oriole bullpen. It's 6-0. It's a nightmare for Barrios. It's a dream for the Orioles.
Are you not entertained, Birdland? The long ball is flying up here in Toronto for the Orioles.
And Mullins puts one up in the air to right field. It's well ahead. It's gone! A 2-homer opener for Cedric Mullins. He went deep against Barrios in the 4th on the first pitch, and he takes a 2-strike offering from Green out into the bullpen for some big 7th-inning insurance. They've tied the club record, 4 home runs in a season opener.
Oh my goodness.
Adley Rutschman making a double.
Oh my goodness. Adley Crushman. That was a 3rd decker, folks.
Now this is a grand opening. The 5th Oriole home run. Rutschman joins Mullins in the 2-homer club today. It's 11-2. That's his 3rd career multi-homer game, Adley. Jordan Westburg leans into one. Left center, pretty deep. Oh, it's another! Westburg goes deep. Back-to-back home runs. We're losing count, but I believe that's 6. A half-dozen homers. What an opening show for the Orioles up north.
It is raining long balls here in Toronto.
Holiday, high fly ball, center field. Lucas watches it leave the yard. Jackson Holiday to deep center field. His first homer of the season. The Orioles now have 7 dingers on the campaign, and it's 1-0 Baltimore.
This is incredible. Jackson Holiday put on about 15 pounds this offseason, and a little adjustment to the leg kick. It's more of a toe tap.
Colton Cowser drives his 1-0 pitch deep to center field, and that ball is off the batter's eye and gone. The 2nd pitch, Max Scherzer throws as a Blue Jay, is demolished by the Oriole leadoff man, and it's Colton Cowser's first hit of the year, and it is a long one.
Well, the milkman always delivers, and he delivers on the 2nd pitch that he sees, and I'm talking about straightaway center field.
It's considered a 3-1-2-1. This ball is hammered. Jordan Westburg. 2nd home run of the first inning for the Orioles. And Westy puts an absolute charge into that one.
Dog it. Boy, watch this. You talk about a hanging breaking ball, and you can see Westy's eyes. They just light up. They get big as saucers as he recognizes that ball.
The volume is on. Westburg, deep center field, going for 2nd. He's got it! A 2-homer day for Jordan Westburg. A good reminder of what the Orioles lost, Ben, for so much of that second half.
Another cement mixer. That ball, that hanging breaking ball, just sitting right in the heart of the plate, and it's screaming, hit me. And what an effort by Nathan Lukes out in center field.
Oh, yeah. That ball's yanked down the right field line. It is gone. He kept it fair, just inside the pole. And against the American League's leader, in fewest home runs per 9 allowed a season ago. It's a leadoff shot for Cedric back in his happy perch atop the card.
That's how you want to get the party started right there. Do it, Ced.
Oh, Hurt buries this one to right field. That ball is way gone. The Orioles' first home run of the road trip. Ryan O'Hearn's first home run, first RBI of the year.
That's the breaking ball, and that wasn't a good one there. You see how that ball hung up just above the knees, and O'Hearn looked like he recognized it pop out of the hand, and boy, he popped it. Watch this swing. Boy, see how he get his foot down? He recognized that breaking ball from the beginning.
That ball's hit pretty deep to right center. He pulled this one, and he pulled it out of here. Heston Kjerstad right on time. Silent J with a loud home run. And the Orioles, on their first hit today, get within one.
Oh, baby, this is what the Orioles have been waiting for. But right here, he gets the pitch out over the plate.
Rutschman. Oh, my word. This ball is an orange crush. 2 hits, 2 home runs. Tie game in Baltimore.
Oh, this is what the Orioles fans have been waiting for. Adley's fired up. The fastball down in the zone. Oh, that's a happy zone for a lefty. You know, that is a solid back leg. Bat flip got him looked right there.
That ball belted to deep left by Mountcastle and gone. Welcome to the new world at Camden Yards, Ryan. The last 3 years, that might not even have made it to the wall. But Mountie is feeling that he's in home sweet home out in left field once again. O'Neill gets the ball high in the air. That ball is ticketed for the bird bath. The swing was beautiful. The only thing that wasn't was the drop right off the hands of Mr. Splash. But the Orioles splashed out with a 4-2 lead on O'Neill's second home run. And Cleveland, they're going to use the same formula. Mullins up into the jet stream. It's going to go. Cedric Mullins will touch them all. He had the Orioles' first walk, first hit, and now their first RBI and run scored.
Great fastball hitter. That's exactly what he gets, and then he gets it up into the tailwind, and the Orioles are on the board.
But aggressive at the right moment. Holiday drives one to deep left center. Thomas is back at the wall. Grand slam! Jackson jolts out of it in grand fashion. His second career slam, and a brilliant start to this Wednesday night. Laureano hooks this one down the line and gone. Ramon Laureano lays into one. His first home run, his first RBI as an Oriole. Right into the bark in the park section and left, and a little 7th inning insurance. Look out if you're in the stands. Look out if you're in the flat court. O'Hearn. Oh, yes. That is a stone-cold tank. 3rd of the night for the Birds. 2nd of the year for O'Hearn. 6-1.
A home run.
That ball's lashed left center field. There is your first home run. You drop the guy one spot in the lineup, you're a genius. Gunnar Henderson, welcome to 2025. A left center field shot for an Oriole lead.
Well, that's the new fence here. They brought it in.
First pitch swinging, high drive to center. Ryan likes the look of it. Thomas will watch it go. Ryan O'Hearn for the 2nd straight night. He stopped at second to be sure, but he is being waved around the bases. A first pitch 3-run home run, and the Orioles are back on top.
Still waiting to see him hit one. And it's good. There you go.
That is going to be way out of here. Kjerstad crushes one. 2nd home run of the homestand. The Orioles' 3rd tonight. You can imagine the fireworks because the Orioles are bringing the thunder to Tanner Bybee this evening.
He's got enough power to hit 35, 40 home runs, and you saw the power right there.
And on base percentage.
And he may get on base here. Right field, it is gone. That is right over the top of the scoreboard, and Cedric Mullins does it again. His 5th home run on the young year.
And you're probably wondering, because they've been platooning, why he's playing 3 for 10. Now 2 of his 5 home runs against lefties, not to mention what he can do with a glove.
Kerstad demolishes it. Right center field. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Another Heston hammer. Second straight night with a home run. And Heston Kerstad's bat is beginning to come alive. Went top shelf to get a fastball. That's the pitch we've been waiting to see him drive this year.
Yeah, the bat getting a lot quicker. Got 3 ways to get you out.
Mullins skies one into right center field. Hit deep, hit high, hit out of here.
Oh.
Matching power with power. Cedric Mullins with another orange crush. His team leading 6th home run of the season, and we are tied in a blink.
Can we call him Sir Cedric? We could knight him, because he just knighted one out of here.
Gunnar Henderson, the next batter, to deep center field, and that one's gone. Back-to-back batters in the span of 3 pitches. An early party at Oriole Park.
Well, he did hit 37 home runs last year.
Back-to-back home runs. The first 2 batters of the game against Green, who had allowed 1 home run his first 4 starts. Deep left field, Ramon Laureano at the wall, and under the home run porch. Laureano leaves the building. The Orioles' 3rd home run in 3 innings against the previously untouchable Green. He crushes a slider for a 5-3 lead. What is happening? And Laureano lofts one to deep center field. Make it a double.
Wow.
2 home runs in a game he didn't even start. Oh, Ramon.
Well, this is kind of a game of Ramon's. That is a big league swing. Get in there.
Now Westberg deep to left. Jordan Westberg at the wall. And gone. 5 home runs in the game. Back-to-back for the 2nd time, and Jordan snaps an offer in mighty impressive fashion. The ultimate slump buster. Rutschman to right field. That ball is crushed, and that is a much-needed swing for Adley Rutschman. 0 for 19 coming into today. He's got a 2-hit game and his 4th home run of the season. Well, even giving the score, Jim, a big at-bat for Adley Rutschman to break out of this.
In the air out to left. Green pushed back again. Running out of room, and it is gone! Ryan O'Hearn goes the opposite way. Slips his 4th of the year over the wall. And the Orioles are on the board.
That was nice, huh? Make it 5 for 10 off of Casey Mize for Ryan O'Hearn. Turn and burn O'Hearn, 375 off. Distance it traveled, over 100 miles an hour off the bat. His 4th long ball, his 8th RBI. The Orioles get one back here in the top of the 4th.
Orias in the air out to left. Another challenging play for Riley Green. Stopped at the wall and watching it go. Ramon Orias with his 1st of the season.
Yes, huh? Have a day, Ramon. About 3 base knocks today, including his 1st long ball. And the Orioles again get one back. Boy, and he knew it when he touched this one. He had home run number 1 on the season. 8th RBI.
That was a soaring drive off the bat of Ramon Orias.
O'Hearn to deep right field, down the line. It's out of here. Oh, what a big swing. A swing the Orioles have been searching for a week, and it comes off the bat of Ryan O'Hearn.
How about you turn and burn O'Hearn? Dominate that, huh? Rodon right at 90 pitches now.
Oh, man. Gunnar Henderson just turned on this thing. That ball has a welt in it.
That's what you call a frustration swing right there. Remember when Tiger Woods used to make a bogey and he'd hop on the next tee box and just blister a ball out of frustration? That's exactly what that swing was. I'm not sure this ball was even a strike either, KB. It looked like it was in off the plate.
I think it may have been closer to his chest than the strike zone. Number 3 for Gunnar. That's a high drive into left field. This could test the wall. This will beat the wall. A swing from Ryan Mountcastle where he just unleashed a couple of weeks of frustration and took it out on poor Carlos Carrasco. Home run number 2 of the year. Ties the game at 2 in the second. Rios gives this one a ride. This is a long way to left, and that ball's gone. 2 home runs in the inning. Ryan for 2 and Ramon for 1. The Orioles take the lead.
Do it, Ramon, huh? Out of the 9-hole too. Second long ball of the year, his 9th RBI. And guess what? The Orioles now have the lead, 3-2.
2 home runs in a span of 3 batters. O'Hearn drives one to left center. Out toward the bullpen.
Get up.
It's gone. O'Hearn obliterated. It took until the 7th. But finally the Orioles strike as the former Royal does hit his old team.
Turn and burn O'Hearn.
Oh, first pitch demolition here. Jackson Holiday. That ball is gone right off the top of the scoreboard wall. Bobby will apply a tag just in case, but no wonder the umpires on the field have ruled it a home run, and it's Jackson's 3rd jack of the year.
He ain't messing around. First pitch hunting right there. And look, he's been uber aggressive, KB, as of late. He's been attacking a lot of first pitches, and I don't mind it.
Holiday again to right field, making a double. Long gone down the Holiday Road, and Jackson has retied it.
First time up, first pitch heater at 96. He turned it around, and Lorenzen wasn't going to throw him a fastball, but that's okay because Jackson's sitting all over a breaking ball, and this one hit a lot further than what the first one was hit. 4th homer of the year, 11 RBIs now.
Mullins to right
Not
field.
anymore.
No, sir, he's not. Hitless no more. Cedric Mullins has the Orioles' 3rd home run. Their 6th extra base hit, doubles and home runs, and all kinds of offensive fun today as we're tied again. And he snatches the team home run lead back from Ryan O'Hearn with number 7.
And another extra base hit.
O'Hearn to left center field. He got this one. He got it out to the birdbath. Home run number 4 for the Orioles. And the pendulum swings once more back to the orange and black.
That, my friends, is yet another long ball for the Orioles. Turn and burn O'Hearn getting it done in 2025 for the Orioles. That's his 7th home run, his 14th RBI.
Laureano freezes Buxton, now drifting back towards the wall. Turn him around and into the shrubs. Ramon Laureano drives one, knifing it through the breeze, getting it out of the ballpark, and it's 1-0 Baltimore.
You know, the old hanging curveball. Well, we saw his power when he hit 2 home runs in one game. He can hit the ball a long way.
Henderson, the batter. Henderson slams this ball to deep right field. Adele giving chase. Adele will watch it fly. A home run for Gunnar Henderson here in the first inning in Anaheim. His 4th long ball of the season, and the Orioles get this weekend started on the right foot.
Well, he came in last 5 games against the Angels, hitting over 500 at 529, and also 3 home runs, so make it 4. So the batting average goes up.
Laureano to right center. That ball sprayed. That ball is gone. That's over the yellow line. A home run for Ramon Laureano. who homers for the third time in his last 4 games here in Anaheim.
Well, he's already hit 2 home runs coming off the bench. So why ever start him? Just get him in there.
Oh, he broke the scoreboard. What is this?
So you needed
Ramon's
that
got a pirate hat.
You needed that hat today.
Henderson way up in the air, deep to right field. It was hit very high, and it's gone. Oh my goodness, a moon ball up into the Southern California sky and down off the scoreboard. Maverick and Gunnar with RBIs in the inning, and the Orioles feel the need for a 5-run lead. It was 105 off the bat. Henderson to right field. Watch it fly. Oh, an absolute tank. That's how you get a run in from scoring position. And when Gunnar Henderson's in the box, everybody's in scoring position.
Boy, that was big time right there. You talk about put your nose on a breaking ball and turn it around. That was a thing of beauty. He sat back on a curveball and absolutely demolished it.
High in the air to right field. Cedric Mullins at the wall. Grand slam. Finally, the icebreaker and a grand breaker at that.
Do it, Ced. Little breaking ball, and I mean just a little bit of a spinner, kind of inner third, and Cedric Mullins would have none of it. His 8th long ball of the year, his 25th RBI, and oh boy, take a look at the scoreboard. Orioles up by 1. Yeah. Keep on doing it.
How about this? Deep right field. Heston Kjerstad. Back-to-back home runs. A delayed explosion in the Oriole 3rd inning. Mullins for 4. Kjerstad for 1 more. It's a 6 spot.
That's what I call a little 2-out magic. Cedric Mullins, a 2-out grand slam. Heston Kjerstad right behind him. Back to the fundamentals that the Orioles have had the last 2 or 3 years. You know, I felt like we've been a little bit off fundamentally. That's not off at all.
No, that's a fundamentally sound 3-run homer. Big swing, Jackson Holiday. Another multi-hit game. And day by day, this kid is growing into quite the big leaguer. Jackson with his 5th of the year, and the Orioles have scored 4 in the ninth to make it 10-6.
I mean, torched.
The 1-0. Mullins hits this high in the air, deep right field, back that goes, and that baby is long gone. Way out there, Cedric Mullins may have found Utah Street, and the Orioles on the board here in the 5th.
First hit of the series for Mullins is a loud one. His team-leading 9th home run.
Boy, that is turning on one there. Looked like a high fastball, man. He went up top shelf and got that one. Mullins' 9th long ball of the year.
Henderson's going to open up the frame. First pitch to Henderson is launched out to deep right field. Back goes Cole at the wall. Look it up. It is gone! A soaring drive off the bat of Gunnar Henderson. Just got it onto the flagpole. Cole was hoping for a chance it might bang off the wall. Henderson hit it too high, hit it too far, and a round tripper, the 7th of the season in this ball game. On a line out to left center field. It struck pretty well at the wall and gone! Take a bath, baby! Jackson Holiday sizzles one into the bird bath.
Every day, Jackson Holiday looks more and more not just like a big leaguer, but like a big-time big leaguer.
Folks, that is some power to the backside of the field right there.
Those 2 RBIs, and he hammers this ball into deep left field. That is gone. Up by the Johnsonville Sausages. Ramon Laureano put that one in the smoker, and the Orioles have the first run of the series.
Well, he's sitting in that 4-hole, and he just swung it like he's a cleanup hitter for sure. He just continues to find the barrel. This is home run number 6 on the year.
Cedric Mullins in his sights.
There's a 4-seamer. It's belted to right by Mullins. It's gone to tie the game. A sizzler off the bat of Cedric into the right field seats, and we are all new here in Milwaukee.
0-56 that swing, huh?
The first home run Mears has allowed this season, and that's number 10 for Ced.
Oh, how quickly it can change. Cedric Mullins wasting no time at all on that one. Nobody out for Rutschman. Let's get up, ball.
Deep to left, Adley Rutschman toward the wall. Yeah. It's gone! An ice-breaking three-run shot. Adley Rutschman goes right on left, goes out to left, and the Orioles have opened it up here in the 11th.
There's your big blow. A three-run homer by Rutschman, his 5th long ball of the year, his 14th RBI, and the Orioles have busted it wide open.
He drives this ball in the air out to right field, down the line, and it is going to go! Dylan Carlson, his first home run of the season, soars down the right field line, stays true enough to stay fair, long enough to get out of here and make it 2-0.
How about you, Dylan Carlson, doing it on both sides of the ball today for the Orioles.
First home run. This ballpark opened in 1912. This ball is absolutely crushed by Ryan O'Hearn. Have a day, Ryan O'Hearn. He crushes number 8, and it's 3-0. O's here in the 6th.
Come on now. Turn and burn. O'Hearn continues to do it, folks. Came in hitting .315. That average has gone up a 2-for-2 day, including his 8th long ball of the year, his 18th RBI. The Birds up by 3 here.
Carlson to right center field. That's up the alley. That ball is gone. The former Cardinal Carlson with a 3-run crush to right center. And the O's have opened it up. A little Redbird revenge for Dylan Carlson.
This is a bullet. You think it's going to be a double, but it just flies right out of here. And when it comes down, the Orioles lead by 5.
You one up in a big spot. Second and third, but there are 2 outs. O'Hearn to the gap in right center field. Backing up is Scott. He's out of room, and that baby's gone. What can he do? Ryan O'Hearn gives the Orioles the lead. Ryan O'Hearn having the season of his life, and it's been fun to watch.
Well, unless you're pitching.
4-3 Baltimore, number 9 by Mr. O'Hearn, and went 405 feet.
Driven well, out to right field. It's a leadoff homer for Jackson Holliday. Welcome to Baltimore, Davis Martin.
I think that was his cutter, and I know that ball was blasted. One of those, no doubt about it, home runs.
Dad, Matt, brother Ethan here to see it, and you can give him a hat as Holliday gets high fives after his 7th long ball, and it was a bullet.
Looking at Davis Martin, he was like Dean Kramer at 14.
Mateo into center field. Robert, Wynn pushes it over.
Well, does he not? I guess it's a home run.
A 2-run homer as the Wind playing tricks on the White Sox. Jorge Mateo the beneficiary, and it is a 4-1 Orioles lead. It looked like Robert had a beat on it, and then it kept traveling over. It's the first homer of the year for Mateo.
Cowser hits it well out to left field. Arozarena going back, turn it around. It is gone. Welcome back, Colton Cowser.
Well, he had 24 last year, and like we said, 15 off right-handed pitching and the ability.
Adley Rutschman digs in. Rutschman with a long drive out to right field, and it is gone. An absolute no-doubter from Adley Rutschman. And he ties this game 1-1. Looking good on the app, looking good on the screen, looking good here in Seattle.
Well, that adds some value to the scoreboard for the Orioles, doesn't it?
Number 6 on the season.
One of those, no doubt about it.
0-2.
Goodbye.
A rocket down the right field line. Goodbye! And just like that, this game is tied on the sensational swing. An amazing series from Adley Rutschman.
I don't think he wants to leave Seattle.
His 2nd home run of the series, his 7th of the season, and it's a 3-3 game. Henderson making a bid. Tavares back at the wall, and the O's have gone back to back. A go-ahead home run by Gunnar Henderson. Number 8 on the season for Gunnar.
Well, you know, we told you about the 26 and a third innings, 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, only 1 run. Well, he just put 3 on the board.
Jolts one out to left. Bulliday backing up. He's at the wall. He leaps into the air, and it is gone.
What a homecoming.
What a return trip for Dylan Carlson. in his very first at bat in his backyard. He jumps all over the pitch and drills a 2-run homer.
And that is only the 11th at bat for Carlson. He was 1 for 10. Now make it 1 for 1 with his first home run hitting right-handed.
Straight away center field. Clark going back.
Yeah,
looking for another brilliant play. No chance. No chance. Jackson Holliday said, stuff the ballot box with number 8.
Only the second home run by a lefty off of J.P. Sears. You just saw it right there. We saw the first home run was left center in Toronto in the mezzanine. Again, this is down the middle and it's gone.
And Ramon Laureano. Laureano hits it high and deep down the left field line. Home run distance if it's fair, and it is gone. A soaring drive down the left field line from Ramon Laureano. That's the start of a big inning. A 2-run homer by Ramon Laureano. First home run after being activated off the injured list for Laureano.
Dugout and
how about Colton Kaiser? Good night. Take it to the river. Whoa! Colton Kaiser.
Take that jump move. Picked him off, and he launched one.
Are you kidding me? Soaring through the Sacramento night, 455 feet. A go-ahead shot for the Birds here in the 6th.
Westberg sprays one to deep left. Green will watch it fly. Welcome back, Westy. Well, he was swinging a red-hot bat in AAA, and that translates to major league success in his first game back since April. 5-3.
Well, he smoked that. Very good velocity-wise, but he got a pitch he could turn on right there, and he just smoked it. Ballpark was not holding that one.
First pitch swinging, Ramon Urias to deep left field. It's gone! Urias' first pitch swinging just in front of the Bird bat. Knocks his 3rd home run of the year out, and the Orioles jump on the board first. 7-1 Orioles, a 4-run 8th. Westberg down the line and left. It's gone! Tucked inside the pole, and Jordan Westberg has been annihilating pitches in his first 2 games back. This is what it's supposed to look like, folks. And an 8th inning monsoon makes it 10-1. Carlson gets a load of this one to right center field. It's deep. It is the first Oriole run of the game. Goodbye, Tarek Skubal. Hello, Homer. Dylan Carlson from the left side. A 3-for-3 night here at Oriole Park. Sending one to the moon. Toward Utah Street it goes, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
As they ambush Kohanowitz, and he cracked one a long way over 400 feet.
Well, I love the mindset, and we talked about it in the first inning. You're going to hunt the first pitch, especially Kohanowitz, the way he likes to go at that sinker and use the 4-seamer as well. You know you're getting a fastball from him.
Fly ball to deep left, back for it is Wade out near the wall, and he's gone. The home run. Ramon Laureano got just enough to hit it out to that deeper part of the wall in left field here at Camden Yards, and the Orioles have a 2-0 lead.
I've seen this do this a lot in the Oakland A's uniform and now the Sacramento A's, but he's able to show some pull-side power, Wayne, and we talked about it earlier. This is tools and his impact.
On bottom 6. First pitch swinging. Set jacks one to deep center. Way back there. Gone! On a day where the Orioles had to be ready for first pitches, that might be the only thing they'd get to hit from Tyler Anderson. They have been ready. Mullins gets a rare left-on-left changeup, and when it lands, the O's are back in front. Oh, Sanchez on a 3-2. Gary Sanchez, his first home run as an Oriole. A glorious return to the majors as the Kraken finally strikes in Birdland. Back-to-back blasts for a 6-4 Baltimore lead. I think he's healthy.
Pitch and the 2-0 driven well. Left field. Ward back of the track at the wall. It is up and gone. A 2-run homer for Ramon Urias. And just like that, it's a 2-1 Orioles lead on the long shot by Ramon Urias out to left.
This is exactly what we were just talking.
Gary Sanchez.
Fastball, hit high, hit deep, left field, got a chance, grand slam! Oh, a mighty swing, unleashed by the man wearing number 99. They call him the Kraken. And from the depths, Gary Sanchez has emerged. Westberg with a high drive. That ball's rocketed into left field. Keep the home run party going. Jordan Westberg goes way downtown for number 7 on the year, his 3rd of the homestand. And there have been a lot of big flies from the Bombing Birds on this trip. 11-2 as Westberg continues to return with a vengeance. Adley Rutschman, a high fly ball to right. It's pretty shallow out there, and Rutschman takes advantage. Short porch shots apiece. Lowe led off the first for the Rays at 334 to right center, and Adley will take advantage of the friendly confines. 329 colossal feet. It's going to count all the same to get the O's on the board. Well, there it is, an 0-2 slider. It's demolished. Deep right center and gone. He did not go to the splitter, Zach Littell. He gave him a 2-strike slider, and Colton Cowser crushed it.
It's a slider middle in. Oh, look at that swing. I love the little hop out of the box. What we need to see is Colton Cowser get that vibe back.
2. That ball is drilled, a hanging splitter up in the alley right center. It's gone! Back-to-back nights with a Colton Cowser home run. This one a Weaver, and the Orioles explode for 3 off of Bradley. Cedric Mullins, deep right field. That's headed for the Cabanas. A lightning bolt off the bat of Mullins, and the Orioles have gone deep twice here in the second. They've got all 4.
Oh, this is a beautiful swing. What a way to break out of a little 0-for-8 skid for Ced. Man, this is a good sign. This Orioles offense is now starting to hit for power. A chance to extend this 5-run lead.
Laureano jacks it the other way to deep right. It's gone! Right on right to right center. Home run derby in the second. The Orioles have hit 3 in the inning. It's 8-0.
Well, how good has Ramon Laureano been for this team? Man, he is swinging a red-hot bat.
Wants it down and away again, so it seems. Now raises the glove high, and Cowser unloads to right. Gone! His second home run on an 0-2 pitch in the series. His 3rd overall.
Oh, my. I'm going to be honest, this is how hitters make a living, on pitchers that make not very wise pitches. And Cowser told me the other day, I said, way to swing it when he hit that homer off of Littell, and he goes, nope, just dumb pitching.
Rios, cleanup hitter at first at 3-2. Ramon drives it high and deep to right field. Judge retreating. Judge is out of room. Ramon Urias into the Judge's chambers in right field, and there's your fly ball against Luke Weaver for a 4-3 Oriole lead.
You don't have to hit it hard if you hit it down in that corner. I mean, it's almost like a pop fly ball, and the Orioles take a lead.
Down the middle, near the knees, driven out to left center, away, back, gone! Jackson Holiday with a bullpen-bound blast. He got a low fastball. He knew what to do with it. A 3-run shot, and it's Jackson Holiday 4, Texas Rangers 0. Sanchez takes his 0-2 pitch to deep left field. It's a Weaver. Gary Sanchez takes a cutter and cuts up this game. 4-0 in the blink of an eye has become 4-3.
This is why they got Gary Sanchez. When he's healthy, he's always been able to hit home runs. Hit, what, 33 for the Yanks?
Is the all-star Gary Sanchez we're seeing. Urias puts one in the air to right. This has a real chance. It will go! Back-to-back home runs. That ball did get over the wall. Despite stopping at second, Ramon can round the bases. And the Orioles, from 4 runs down, have come out of nowhere to tie this thing up.
It was in the 7th inning as well.
O'Hearn to deep center field. Way out of here. The Orioles were being no hit coming into this inning, and now they can do nothing but hits. Back-to-back home runs from no hits to the lead.
Sanchez drills one. Left center field. That is gone! And Baltimore has come all the way back to take the lead.
Wow. The Rays had a 93% win probability in the 2nd inning. They're virtually unbeatable if they have scored over 5 or more runs, and the Orioles are back. And we love it when teams return the favor right off the top of the wall.
Holiday with a high drive, deep left field, way back there, gone! 10th homer of the season for Holiday, and it's a sweet 16 for the Orioles tonight.
Yeah, welcome to the party, Jackson. And for Jackson, I mean, he's been hitting the ball as a leadoff hitter, a young player. You can get buried by lots of at-bats. And you just love to see the opposite field power. A little slider.
There's a hard hit ball from Henderson. Off the top of the wall and gone. Everybody's getting their cookies tonight.
Yeah, all smiles for the Orioles. And it's a huge smile after you get a hit off a position player. You're like, whew. If you ever wonder if you could get a major leaguer out, no, you can't.
Oh boy.
Foul. Is it foul? It's gone. First major league homer off a pitcher, off a position player.
They all count the same.
It's great. Cody Mayo's first major league homer, and it comes off Caballero.
Chadwick Trop deep to right field. Long way back and gone. First Oriole home run for Chadwick Trop. And that breaks up the shutout here in the 5th. The catcher has his first home run since 2021, his 6th in 66 big league games.
About that, a little backside home run, too. First RBI, first home run as an Oriole.
Laureano. That had a mighty sound and it has a mighty pace. 2-run home run, Ramon Laureano, who was brought here to mash lefties, has mostly crushed righties, but puts one on the scoreboard against the Southpaw Rock. Number 10 for Laureano.
Number 10 and RBI, number 26 on the year for Ramon Laureano. And he got all of that one.
Henderson drills it to right field. Deep in the heart of Texas, the Orioles take a 2-run lead. Gunnar Henderson blasts off. Left on left. A loud lashing against Garcia.
Yeah, I don't care what state you hang him in. Gunnar can hit it a long, long way. So you can hang a slider in Ohio or Colorado or even in the heart of Texas.
3-0 Colton Cowser. Demolished. Wow.
It's coming back.
That ball wasn't thrown back. It ricocheted back. Left the bat with a vapor trail. The second home run of the Oriole, 10th. And Cowser with the ultimate green light makes this a 6-3 game. He had a 3-0 home run in extra innings in Boston, part of his first 2 career homers in the same game. And on 3-0 again in extras, it's a massacre of a Sean Armstrong fastball. Now Sanchez gets a fastball, cracks it to deep left, and Osuna can't get to it. It's gone. A 2-strike, 2-out, 2-run thunder from Gary Sanchez, who continues to be unstoppable with runners in scoring position. And the Orioles are on the board and get a couple of runs against Jacob deGrom. Westberg puts a fastball in the air the other way. That ball is ticketed for the chop house. Welcome back, Westy. An opposite field smoke job, and Jordan Westberg takes Spencer Strider deep. His first game back in the lineup in a week, and he puts the Orioles on the board first.
Well, happy 4th of July.
That breaking ball's in the middle of the zone, and that ball's going to be in the middle of the chop house. Powered out to right field by Cedric Mullins for the Orioles' second home run tonight, and Ced's team leading 13th. It's 3-0.
My goodness. Hide your shrimp cocktail and your adult beverage in the chop house right now, because that one almost made it.
That ball is tagged. Tyler O'Neill to deep left field and gone. And that is the Tyler O'Neill the Orioles saw last year. 445 majestic feet. His first home run since April the 13th. And a ball hit deep enough to count for 2. Westberg drives the ball to deep center field. Harris shooting back. That is long gone.
Wow.
Oh my! Splashdown from Jordan Westberg. An absolute meteor to the second level of the batter's eye. And Tyler O'Neill's home run looks like an infield dribbler now. 461. Cowser, a high fly ball, deep right center. Another one. Oh my word. None of these are cheapies. These have been 3 absolute tanks from O'Neill, Westberg, and now Colton Cowser. His first left-on-left long ball of the year, and the Birds are back on top.
Barbers in the Atlanta area listening right now, like, I need to get a hold of Grant Holmes. This one driven deep to right. Track, wall, and gone. Jackson Holliday gets the scoring started on a Sunday with a 2-run homer.
Wow, huh? The youngster, only 21 years old, man. I'm going to tell you what, he was fooled on this pitch a little bit. The body got out in front, but he kept his hands back and just threw the head of the bat at the ball and got just enough over to sneak it over their right field fence.
How about 97? How long's that going to go for?
It's gonna go for a while.
Yeah, it is. Into the bullpen, and the Orioles lead it 6-2 on number 12 from Jackson.
Show them who you are, kid. And I tell you who he is. He is a rising star in this game. Had his struggles last year, but not so much this year. This is what I call leaning on one right here.
Henderson to deep right field. Soto gives it a look, but only a look. Orioles lead in a pinch. Gunnar Henderson off the bench onto the flag court.
That's Gunnar Hendershot is what that is, because that was a moon ball right there, folks. Get up.
Westberg, that will get up to left, and that will get out. Way out. Over every wall out there in left field. A stone-cold stunner off the bat of Jordan Westberg, and just like that, the Orioles are on top.
And you talk about a beautiful swing right here, Westberg, and his 19th RBI. And that ball was touched, folks.
Fauché. 1-2 offering, and that is headed Hill's way. Deep center field by Laureano. Hill on his way back. Track wall. It's a homer for Ramon Laureano. The Orioles not to be shut out today as Laureano takes a 2-strike offering from Fauché and sends it a long way to the left of the grandstands in right center field. Make it a home run for Ramon Laureano. 426 feet, and the Orioles are on the board.
Lead us off today. That's about as good as you can get.
Yeah.
Holliday just missed a home run last night They'll want to put the birds on top. He gets the birds on top with the first swing of the day. Holiday's 13th of the season, and it's a 1-0 jump right out of the gate.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of wind today. Probably the most wind. Again, the Friday night game was 7:30. Yesterday was 7:05.
There's the power by Jackson. Out to left field and gone. His first as an Oriole here in Tampa was a no-doubter.
Well, Orioles up by 2, both of them on home runs, and a lot of it has to do is the count. You go 2-1 and then 3-1, and then you get to see about 6 pitches, easier to time it. And like we said, he's got a little bit of pop, and you just saw it.
O'Hearn drives it out to deep right field. You can forget that. That's out of here in no time flat. Number 12 for Ryan O'Hearn. Zips into the seats in right. And the Orioles are back on the board with their 3rd solo home run of the day.
Well, when you're throwing high fastballs and Ryan O'Hearn, who's a good fastball hitter, is late, and then you come back with a hanging changeup, what's that going to do? It's going to speed the bat up, and it's exactly what happened.
Whoa! Look at that ball soaring to Souvenir City. Ramon Laureano's the visitor, and it's a 2-out, 2-run bomb by Laureano.
Probably have to hit a triple or a home run to score O'Hearn from first base, and Laureano did not come up empty there.
They had 5 on the board yesterday in the win. They have equaled that in their first 3 trips to the plate today in Cleveland. Laureano has driven home 4 of the 5. 1-2 to Laureano. Hit high and deep out to left field. That's tagged well. Kwan just turns around and watches it go. Back-to-back ball games for Ramon Laureano with long balls. Number 13 on the season. Ties him for the clubhouse lead with Jackson Holliday and Cedric Mullins. And the Orioles are back in flight as Laureano touches one to make it a 1-run game.
He hit that like he was looking for that pitch.
Top of the order is Jackson Holliday. Drives it out to right field, getting to the wall. No chance to bring that one back. Holliday ties the game. Number 14 on the season for Jackson Holliday. We are tied 2-2 on the round tripper by Holliday.
Good swing there by Jackson Holliday. Jackson's head right down on it. Boom! Right there. Came back to the inner half of the plate.
Westberg's going. Laureano charges it. It's sailing towards center. Martinez turning around at the wall, and it is gone. Ramon Laureano with his 3rd homer in Cleveland. His 14th of the season. And right out of the gate, the Orioles have a 2-0 lead.
We saw him earlier in this series crush 2 balls to left field. 2 bombs, hit about as hard as you can hit them. Nicely done, Ramon.
And Westberg launches a fly ball here, high and deep to left at the wall. Gone! A skyscraping solo shot for Westberg. Jordan Beck waited for Godot and could never quite find it. Number 11 for Westy opens the weekend with an Oriole long ball for an early lead.
Now that's how you want to get the weekend started right there. A moon ball.
O'Neill launches one down the left field line. It is fair and gone. 2 home runs in the first inning. Westberg with a high fly. And O'Neill with a low laser.
Yeah, Kyle Freeland tried to come right back in there again with that cutter. And Tyler O'Neill would have none of it. Boy, he gets those hands in tight to his chest and puts a barrel on the wall. That ball got out in a hurry.
Kobe Mayo, high center field. This ball's got some carry. It will carry out of here. 3 home runs for the Orioles in the first 7 batters. A little side of Mayo with your tall glass of milk. 2nd home run in the big leagues for Kobe Mayo, his first off a pitcher. And the Orioles are off to a great start.
First real home run for Kobe Mayo, and it was a bomb to straightaway center field.
Jackson with a drive, deep left field, number 4. A jolt from Jackson, and the Orioles, 1 turn through the order, are bombarding Kyle Freeland.
It is simply raining long balls here in Baltimore on a Friday night. The 4th home run already of the night for the Orioles, and again, 4 so far tonight through the first part of the lineup.
O'Neill jacks one to deep right center. That ball is crushed. Back-to-back games. Tyler O'Neill's gone deep. This one to right center. Spits out the water with a Pirate hat on. O'Neill with a home run back-to-back nights.
Fastball just kind of middle of the plate and down, and what a nice swing that was. Hands go first, the barrel behind it, and a no-doubter for Tyler O'Neill.
And Mullins with a high fly ball to right field at the wall. Number 100 for Cedric. And a big round number to boot. The 100th home run of Cedric Mullins' career. Every one of them in an Orioles jersey.
And I tell you what, number 100, a Weaver. A 3-run shot by Cedric Mullins. Another long ball for the Orioles. And it is all birds early in this one so far. How about that? Career home run number 100.
A scoreless inning. First batter he faces is Alex Jackson, who goes deep. Oh my gosh. The unstoppable Alex Jackson.
Look at his feet. He kind of walked up on it.
Happy Gilmore did.
Yeah, he walked up on it like old school facing a knuckleballer right there. And I meant yards straight away center field he went.
And he hits one high and deep out to left field. That turn it around. That ball is gone. Home runs in 3 straight games for Tyler O'Neill.
And it is loud too, Wags. I'm talking about loud. How about 433 feet that ball went? And another fastball down low in the zone. And again, that's where you don't want to pick.
Mullins tries one high, deep right field. Home run number 101. Dead central off one of the umbrellas in right field. And this time, he did not miss the elevated two-seamer.
There's 216 stitches on the baseball, and Cedric Mullins just covered every one of them with that swing right there. Miss it once, shame on me. You throw it again, shame on you. And shame on Chris Bassett and the Orioles with a 2-0 lead.
Now Kobe Mayo, that's a long drive to left field. Up off the moon and into the bird bath. Mullins and Mayo mashing and mashing. Back-to-back home runs for a 3-0 lead.
Hey now, that's what I call leaning back on one right there. Kobe Mayo with his 3rd long ball of the year, his 13th RBI, folks, and that one was covered.
And now Laureano, 5-iron to deep left, way gone. Little by little, the Orioles are going to knock another Blue Jay reliever out of the game. Laureano jumps back into a tie for the team lead with his 15th home run. And they're pouring it on in the 5th, their 3rd 3-run inning of the night.
My goodness, huh? Boy, that ball was touched, too.
Deep left center, Colton Cowser into the bullpen. Left on left home run for Cowser. A big hit he's been looking for, the Orioles have been waiting for, and Cowser cracks his 9th home run of the year, up and into the glove of Yogi Polanco, bullpen catcher, to keep pouring it on in the 7th.
Orioles up a couple. O'Neill in the air, left center field and deep. Lucas is back. He's at the wall, and that baby's gone. Tyler O'Neill does it again.
Just a simple blast into the Oriole bullpen. Tyler O'Neill has homered for a career-high 4th consecutive game.
And make this one here, folks, a Weaver. How about that? A 3-run shot by T.O. The boy is hot.
Ramon Urias takes a 1-1 pitch, and the next at-bat to center and gone. And the Orioles, for the 2nd straight game, go back-to-back. O'Neill for 3. Ramon for 1 more. First home run of the month for Ramon Urias.
How about straightaway center field for Ramon Urias, his 7th long ball of the year, making 32 RBIs for him.
Gunnar Henderson, first pitch, right, center, crushed.
A 3-run ignition. And if this wasn't officially a laugher, it is now. 13-3 in the opener.
And if you don't think that kid right there that you're looking at is not one of the best players in baseball, you have lost your mind.
10th there.
No.
Ramon Urias with a home run. 1 inning ago. Is going to go back-to-back. Home run derby in Baltimore. They are pouring it on.
It is simply raining long balls here in Charm City. 4:07 it went for Ramon Urias, his second long ball of the day.
It's another Ravens score on the board, Ben. The extra point is good. It's 14-3 Baltimore.
2 touchdowns versus a field goal.
And O'Hearn demolishes this ball. Right field. It's gone. One more for the memories.
You talk about getting ahead to an inside fastball right there. Turn and burn. O'Hearn does it again. 107 off the bat. 388 feet it goes. His 13th long ball of the year. His 43rd RBI. And the Orioles out early again.
Westberg elevates it. That will get the run in, at least. And it's going to be 2. Jordan Westberg finally solves Jose Barrios with a bang to left center. Number 12 for Westy to put the Orioles back in front by 2.
Sack fly, you can forget about that. How about a 2-run shot from Jordan Westberg? His 12th long ball of the year, his 26th RBI.
Henderson coming up.
And here, Henderson demolishes it deep to center field. It's gone! Gunnar Henderson clears the ivy, clears the basket, and clears the bases. And the Orioles take the lead in the 8th at Wrigley.
And he got that breaking ball, but Thielbar never got it to the outside part of the plate. This thing just hovered right in the heart of the plate for a Weaver, and now a 1-run lead.
Whoa, that ball is dehydrated. On its way to deep left field, and Tyler O'Neill feels just fine. An absolute tank against Luzardo, and the Orioles jump in front in the 2nd.
Well, dehydrate that, huh? My goodness. And look, Luzardo doesn't give up many home runs. That's only his 11th long ball of the year in 121 innings pitched that he has pitched to this point.
And on base here, he was down 0-2 against Luzardo. And Westberg drives the ball to deep left field, looking for another home run in Philly. He's got it! Right into the hands of an Oriole fan in the front row as well. Jordan Westberg with a souvenir for the visiting faithful in a ballpark where he feels very much at home.
My goodness, 2. Another 2-strike hit. This one a 2-strike home run.
Kobe Mayo on the next pitch. A long fly ball to left field, and Mayo smashes a 3-run home run. He absolutely leaned on it. Kobe Mayo with his 4th home run of the season. Smothered and covered a Suarez changeup to make it 4-0.
Orioles hadn't scored in 18 innings in this series.
3-2 to Rutschman. And Adley torpedoes it. High and deep to right field, and Adley Rutschman continues to dominate this franchise. He had 7 doubles since returning from the All-Star break, but he didn't have one of those until right now. His 9th home run of the season puts the O's on top first. Stole home in his last game. And Mountcastle slices one to deep center field. Welcome back, Mountie! His first at-bat in over 2 months completes back-to-back home runs.
Well, that's the Ryan Mountcastle we know.
He goes to the fastball. Henderson puts it in the air to center. Goodbye, it's a 3-run homer. Right off the top of the wall and gone. And the Orioles, before they've even made it out, take the lead right back against the A's.
Well, obviously he did not read the stats that I read, because this is not a horrible pitch. It's kind of on the inside, up and in.
Westberg gets into one to left. Way back it goes, and that baby is long gone. First run of the game, a solo homer for Jordan Westberg.
That's one of those no doubt about it. First hit of the weekend. A big one. Gives the Orioles a 1-0 lead.
417 feet later.
In a hurry.
Bottom of the 7th. 1-0 Mariners. Ryan Mountcastle trying to change it. He will! Off the top and over the wall. A first pitch attack, and Trevor Rogers is the happiest man in the ballpark. He will not be the losing pitcher tonight because Ryan Mountcastle has tied this game.
In a hurry. So single the first time and then a absolute rocket.
Mayo blasts this one toward the Crawford boxes and gone in a heartbeat. Colby Mayo shoots one out of here. He confirms that it is a home run because the ball bounced back into play, but it bounced back off a fan's hands. Colby Mayo in his first visit to the Crawford boxes gives the Orioles the lead to kick off the weekend.
Boy, that's what I call leaning on one right there. That ball got out like right now. It just went out.
Carlson the other way to left
Stay
field.
fair.
In the corner, it is gone! He doinked it inside the pole. Dylan Carlson goes the other way, up onto the Crawford boxes. The Orioles are in 7th heaven. They are smothering the Astros here as Carlson knocks a 2-run home run out to left.
Well, how about that swing by Dylan Carlson, his 5th long ball?
Oh, Carlson demolishes one to right. Dylan Carlson up to the 2nd deck. Home runs in back-to-back games. Yesterday's was tucked inside the left field foul pole. This one nearly hit the roof.
My goodness, Dylan Carlson leaned back on one, kid. You talk about smashing that one. 107 off the bat, 385 feet it went.
2. Holiday destroys it to right field. He ties the game. A left-on-left lethal lash from Jackson Holiday. A hanging slider deep into the Houston night. And here come the Orioles from 3-0 down. They've tied it at 4 thanks to the rookie's 15th. 21-year-old Jackson Holiday cracks his 15th home run. He got a cutter on 3-1, driven to deep right center field and gone! Into the visiting bullpen, which is about to be activated, because Jordan Westberg has just knocked Sean Dubin out of this game and blown the doors off the 5th. A 3-run home run, Westberg's 15th to jump into the team lead tie with Jackson Holiday, and the Orioles lead by 5 in. Henderson cracks the first pitch to deep center field. Rafaela will watch it fly. Gunnar Henderson with a monstrous delivery. On the first pitch from Dustin May, he blasts off to center for his 15th home run.
He worked so hard. We watched batting practice today. There's Gunner's swing right there. Elevated fastball, no problem for him. That is putting barrel on ball right there.
Batting average still matters. And he pushes a ball deep right field, and for the first time, a big league home run for Beavers. It's a no-doubter. How about that bat to that ball?
Cowser crushed. 1-run game whenever it lands. Wow. A moon ball from Colton Cowser, and it's 7-6.
Oh, the milkman in the house here at Camden Yards. That was an absolute bomb right there. It came off his bat, and it sounded different, folks. I mean different. His 10th long ball of the year, his 24th RBI, and the Orioles have drawn within 1. It's Jim Palmer.
And Caleb Wort's first pitch rocketed by Vimael Machine. Welcome to the Orioles, Vimael Machine. The machine turns on instantly. The first pitch he sees in an Oriole jersey in the regular season after a spring training where he hit everything is a solo home run.
The kid just keeps on hitting, man.
To Jeremiah Jackson. Jackson smokes this ball to center field. It's his first big league homer. Wow. Jeremiah Jackson
We've been talking about it, KB. This kid has got some bat speed. Just 25 years old. How about that, folks? 108 off the bat, nearly 440 feet that ball traveled.
Gets a hold of one and then some. First pitch, ball 5. We're tied. He sat on a breaking ball and he planted it into the stands.
Oh, the milkman. The milkman is delivering tonight, folks. A 2 RBI double, and now his 11th long ball of the year, making 27 RBIs, and that ball was melted. 106, 400 feet.
Henderson slings one out on right field, tosses the bat aside, and will jog around the bases with a long home run. Number 16 for Gunnar Henderson on the 16th pitch of the first inning, and that ball got up and out in a hurry.
KB, you talk about go out there and circle one right there. No trouble with the curve for the kid, Gunnar Henderson, man.
Vasquez clobbers one to left field. First big league homer is in the bullpen. What a week for Luis Vasquez. First extra base hit, first walk, first steal, first 2-hit game. And there is the big one.
There's a little insurance for you right there. It came on one swing by Luis Vasquez.
Colton Cowser, a couple of homers over the weekend, and Cowser, a first pitch breaking ball. Slammed to deep center. Rafaela runs out of room. It's another first pitch breaking ball bash. Colton Cowser is starting to figure this thing out.
Who says you can't hit a breaking ball, Colton Cowser? 2 of his last 3 home runs have been on breaking balls. Love what I'm seeing from Colton Cowser right now, folks. He has been getting a ton of off-speed pitches, a lot of curveballs, sliders, and changeups, and it looks like to me he's starting to sit on them a little bit.
Jackson launches one up in the air here to left center field, at the wall, and gone! Alex Jackson with a rainbow home run against Garrett Crochet.
Boy, that's big time right there. That was 97, KB. And that ball looked like to me it's on the outer part of the plate. And Alex Jackson simply circled this ball and hit it right into the Oriole bullpen. And we are all new again.
There's a rocket from Kobe Mayo. That one is headed a long way. Halfway up the bleachers and left. Mayo puts a charge into that.
He knew it was gone. Got him, coach. Brings out the Boo Birds. Might be a little too late, but with the way this run production in this ball game, you never know about a lead.
Tough right field.
Here's a drive out to deep left center field off the bat of Jackson. It is back at the wall, and that ball is gone. A 2-run shot for Jeremiah Jackson, his second. And with one swing of the bat, the Orioles take a 2-1 lead. That's a left center field ball carrying very well today.
And we talked about it at the top of the show. The ball is jumped.
Mountcastle to center field and deep. Back goes Lee. He's looking up, and that's gone too. A 2-run shot. Ryan Mountcastle, his 5th of the year. 2 2-run home runs in the inning for the O's. And just like that, the Orioles have a 4-1 lead. Basayo swinging to the first pitch. Guys, one to deep left field. Back goes Ramos. At the wall, he leaps and can't catch it. It's gone. Another home run, the 3rd of the day for the Orioles. Basayo was not sure. He checks with the second base umpire, Ramon DeJesus, and he told him, yep, you can go all the way around. Another home run, his first. And it is 5-1 Baltimore. First career Major League home run. Samuel Basayo.
This offseason is a minor league free agent. This ball's touched right here.
Soaring towards center, Johnson turning around, and it is long gone. Once again, Jeremiah Jackson delivers. That is some mighty thunder. Number 3 on the season, a go-ahead shot. 3-2 here in San Diego.
We're just going to start calling him Action Jackson, because that's what it is, man. It is constant action, a 2-for-3 day, including his 3rd long ball.
So
So one down, Jeremiah Jackson, and he'll drive another one out to left field. Laureano climbs the wall, but he's got no shot. What a way to extend your hit streak. Take it out of the ballpark on consecutive nights, and the Orioles in flight with a 1-0 lead.
Action. Jackson does it again here. Fourth long ball of his career and an early Oriole lead in this one.
Of the last 19 hits for Jeremiah Jackson, 13 of them have gone for extra bases. That is ratcheted out to deep right field, and that ball is going to go into the seats for Jackson Holliday.
Hey now. Well, one thing the Orioles have done in all 3 games of this series is score first, and that seems to be a recipe for success.
Ooh. And even more fans drilled out to right center field, and it is gone. A majestic shot by Colton Cowser.
First fastball he sees at the at-bat, just about bell tied. You talk about getting all of one. He knew it. When he touched it, he had a home run.
That's it pretty well. Straightaway center field. Merrill back at the wall, stopping. It is gone! Back to back! Kobe Mayo with his 7th of the season.
Oh, now. Hey, now. Birds in the house, boy. But I tell you what, oh, look out.
Can it happen 3 times in a row? Left center field. Goodbye! Cowser, Mayo, and Alex Jackson. A trifecta in the 3rd inning. Wow. The 2nd time this season the Orioles have gone back to back to back.
3s are wild here in the 3rd for sure.
High fly ball, deep right field.
Get out!
Golf vibes in the area.
There's your one good swing.
Samuel Basallo's first home run at Camden Yards is a game winner.
Do it, kid. There's your one good swing. 2nd big league home run and first walk-off bomb for the kid, Samuel Basallo.
All as he's done all night for the Edges.
Holliday to right field. That ball is hit deep at the wall. It's gone. Jackson Holliday ends the no-hitter with 1 out to go. He ends the shutout as well, and he spoils the magic for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And oh, by the way, brings the Orioles to within 2.
Well, I tell you what a swing that one. Yamamoto can't believe it. Young Jackson Holliday.
Jeremiah Jackson, first pitch, bottom 6. It is out of the flat court and gone. Welcome to the bottom of the 6th inning. An ambush from Jeremiah Jackson, who continues to dominate Major League pitching in his first month plus. This kid can hit it everywhere.
And right there, he got one up in the zone, and he's not afraid to use the whole field, and that was just a beautiful swing.
Mayo blasts off to deep left field. Kobe Mayo with a long home run has given the Orioles another 2-run lead. Absolutely crushed a curveball, and Kobe Mayo unleashes one of the most impressive swings of his 2nd big league season.
Yeah, his 8th home run, 108 miles an hour off the bat, and we know certainly there's no secret that breaking balls have given him a lot of trouble so far this year. But man, it's so good to see him have some success on that pitch right there.
They're hoping to get Bichette back by the end of the year. Mayo slugs this ball to deep center. Varsho at the wall, can't get there. Back-to-back games with a Kobe Mayo home run. Right off the bottom of the blue batter's eye in center as Mayo destroyed a fastball from Bieber, and the Orioles strike first on a Sunday.
Oh boy, you talk about some good signs for this Orioles team and this Orioles organization. You get Kobe Mayo going, and man, that changes the whole dynamic going into 2026 in a lot of ways.
And has been a lockdown reliever for the most part. Cowser sprays one to deep left field, and Colton Cowser knocks a home run out the other way. Jumped on the first pitch from Louis Varland and laced it next to the Blue Jay bullpen. Cowser with number 14, and the Orioles are within 5-2. The runners, and Cowser sends a fly ball to deep left. Benintendi will watch it fly. For the second straight game, Colton Cowser goes out to the opposite field, and his 3-run home run puts the Orioles on top 4-1.
Come on now, Milkman. Give me that Weaver. A 3-run shot. You don't think those hands are fast right there. He did the same thing the other day in Toronto on a fastball. Is what, 97, 98. He can let the ball travel and just absolutely rip it, and he does.
Basayo drills one down the line. It will tuck inside the pole. Basayo bomb to right. 420 majestic feet.
Man, I keep saying this. You keep throwing him off-speed pitches, middle away, and he is going to clobber you. I'm just telling you.
Dylan Beavers on 2-0. A moonball to right field. A high arcing rainbow that will get out of here. Beavers blasts one past the bullpen. And the Orioles have their second 2-run homer of the night. Basayo and Beavers, the young Bash brothers on the south side.
Ooh.
Dylan Beavers gets a hold of this one to deep right field, and Beavers has gone deep for a second straight game.
Give me another Beaver cleaver on that one. Another 2-run shot. Just a fastball, pretty much middle. And look how simple that swing is right there. Direct to it, short. It's a little bit of a funky swing, but it works for him.
The finger issue.
Whoa. See ya.
Look out, Boog, he's coming your way. Mike Castle into the bird bath. Orioles splash down first.
Now that's how you want to get the party started. Boy, you talk about getting all of one right there. That was nearly a line drive, and it got out like now, like right now. That's what you call sitting on a fastball, looking for a fastball, and getting one and not missing it right there.
Sensational. And Basayo crushes this ball way out of here to right field. A big swing from Big Sam at just 21 years old. He clobbers his 4th big league home run to open the scoring.
This swing here. Oh my goodness, how pretty is that? Recognized it, set back on it, and threw the hands at it, and that ball went a mile, folks.
Cowser hits this one high and deep to center field. That sounded good. It looked better. Colton Cowser with his second hit off a very difficult lefty, Ian Seymour. This one leads to a hug in the center field bleachers.
Oh, the milkman in the house at Camden Yards, right? You talk about a bomb. 426 feet and went. Cowser's 16th long ball. Well, we talked about it. When he finds a barrel, it just makes a different sound. He hit the first one. That single up the middle, he hit it hard too, and he just got a little bit more elevation on this one.
And the woman in the Cowser hat and Jim Palmer replica jersey ends up with the baseball. Scratch your hair enough, you will not throw the ball. Mountcastle slashes one to right field, and it's gone. That got out of here in the blink of an eye. A line drive laser the other way for Ryan Mountcastle to the flag court, and he puts the Orioles on the board in the home finale.
That's where Mountie is at his best right there. Mountcastle is so strong. He is realizing now that he can just pretty much leave the ballpark just at pretty much any spot.
Kobe Mayo jumps one to deep left field to tie the game. Before you could even say Kobe Mayo, an absolute laser beam, and we are all new in the home finale.
You talk about an ambush, huh? First pitch he saw sitting on that fastball, and he got it. And the big fella got those hands in tight to the body on that sinker. What a swing that was.
Dylan Beavers absolutely destroyed. The first pitch of the last leads Camden Yards for the season with a walk-off home run.
That's what I call a Beaver cleaver right there. The first pitch Beaver sees is his 4th long ball and his 14th RBI, and the Orioles walk it off. Boy, what a comeback that was. 3 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th.
Westberg takes it to left field. Instead, that ball's drilled.
Yes.
It's gone. It just snuck out into the front row. Jordan Westberg struck out on an 0-2 sweeper in the first. Warren makes a mistake with an 0-2 sweeper in the third, and the Orioles get 3 home on a Westberg Weaver.
That's a Westy Weaver right there, folks.
O'Neill right center field. That ball's driven by Tyler O'Neill. It will go. Tyler O'Neill goes the other way. Puts the sound of silence over this stadium with an opposite field shot to bring the Orioles within 2.
Ain't no quitting this team. Do it, T.O. There's a deep ball there. Is it deep enough?
Kobe Mayo left field, drifting back and gone. Kobe Mayo attacks the first pitch for his 11th home run of the year and gets the Orioles on the board in the 8th as Mayo's September surge continues to the final weekend.
Mr. Mayo. 389 feet, 105 off the bat, and boy, he wasted no time at all against Paul Blackburn. First pitch he saw, it was a quality start, 2 runs and 6 innings of work.
That ball slugged to deep right by Westberg. It will go. Jordan Westberg into the Yankees bullpen. Puts up his 17th home run of the year, matching Jackson Holliday for the team lead and matching the Yankees in this 1-1 tie.
Boy, that is leaning back on one right there. 414 feet to the opposite field for Jordan Westberg. 107 off the bat. Homer number 17, RBI number 41. And Westy will wear the homer helmet.
Now Gunnar on a 2-1 with a high drive to deep right. Judge circling at the wall. It's gone. The drought is over. On the last day of the season, Gunnar Henderson hits his first home run in 31 games. And Westy and Gunnar go back-to-back for an Oriole lead.
And we got a 3-way tie now. Jackson's got 17, Westy's got 17, and now Henderson has 17. And that's back-to-back jacks for the Orioles, and they will take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 4th.
And the Alabama kid, Gunnar Henderson, runs through the tunnel.